Welcome in to Union University campus, Jackson, Tennessee. Gulf South Conference Volleyball. Union University Lady Bulldogs, the home team here in Fred DeLay Gymnasium. We'll be taking on Auburn University Warhawks. Auburn University at Montgomery Warhawks, that is. AUM out of Montgomery, Alabama. Gulf South Conference Volleyball here on Flow College, brought to you by Flow College, the Gulf South Conference, and its member institutions. Union coming in this ball game 4-18 on the season, 2-13 in the Gulf South Conference. They are 3-8 right here at home, Fred DeLay Gymnasium. Auburn Montgomery 3-18 on the season, 2-11 in the Gulf South Conference. They are 0-9 on the road. These two teams met earlier in the year. Auburn Montgomery came away victorious in that game, 3-1. Union will get to serve first. It'll be Kylie Creech from Mishawaka, Indiana, and she'll get an ace right off the bat. A little floater right over the net. Fell into no man's land, and Union up 1-0. She's a sophomore setter for the Lady Bulldogs. Came from U.S. Merchant Marine Academy. First year with Union. Another one over the net, and it's going to be in right in front of the line judge. Has an easy call as it bounced and hit him in the leg. So he's standing right on that corner. Perfectly placed serve. 2 aces in a row to start the game for the Lady Bulldogs. Here on this Saturday afternoon, great weather today. Ball is in play. Now back to Union side. They'll get a chance at an attack. The 3-time freshman of the week this year for Union, Elizabeth Gilbert from Paducah, Kentucky, hits that one just a little bit long. She's had an outstanding season as a freshman this year for the Lady Bulldogs. Excited to see what her career holds here at Union. A lot of promise from that young lady. Another attack for Union. It's Gilbert again, this time picked up by the Warhawks. They'll attack, handled by Union. And it's going to go 3 hits, and they won't be able to get it over. Union just never could get underneath that one. Evened at 2. Serve for AUM. Comes from their libero, Carly Cooper. He's a senior from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Union gets the kill there. Parker Goff in on that one, and right on cue, she'll step back behind the line and she'll serve her team up 3-2. Both of these teams at the bottom of the GSC standings looking to build on something the last 2 weeks of this regular season. Union has made the conference tournament each of the last several years. Got some work to do this year if they want to make a return trip. Marie Terosian with a big attack there, handled though by the Warhawks. And back and forth. Now Union with it again, another attack. This time from Gilbert again. Handled, it'll be a attack for the Warhawks. McCain gets it over to Union. Union handles it now. A kill by Union. Union up 4-3. Terosian in on that one. The libero for Union, Sarah Kate Savage. AUM not able to handle that serve. It's 5-3 Union. Another serve for Savage, another ace. Union serving well early in this contest. 6-3 now lead for Union. This beautiful Saturday afternoon in Jackson, Tennessee, right between Memphis and Nashville. Or in between Memphis and Nashville, not exactly. We're about 2 hours from Nashville, about an hour from Memphis. Right here in West Tennessee. And the ball not able to be picked up by Union. It gets into the net. Union can't get it out. It'll be point for the Warhawks. Back to serve for the Warhawks is Kendall McCain. She's from Tampa, Florida, a senior from Calvary Christian High School. She's a left-hander. She'll step way back near the basketball out-of-bounds line, come charging in. Hits a hard one left-handed, handled by Union. Set and attack by Natalie Supini hammered that one straight down. That was a perfect dig set attack. She had the position and nobody in front of her, and she was able to hammer it straight down. Natalie Supini from Jonesboro, Arkansas. She's a senior, Valley View High School. 7-4 lead for Union. That attack by the Warhawks hit right back over the net by Union. So another attack, a chance by the Warhawks, and they take advantage. 7-5 Union. The Warhawks chipping away. Sub for the Warhawks. Coming into the game to serve will be Natalie Wheeler from Prattville, Alabama. She's a freshman, Prattville Christian Academy. The righty steps back to serve. Played by Union will be a Tarosian attack, handled by the Warhawks. McCain again, hit right back over to Union, or by Union to AUM, and they again take immediate advantage of it, and that's going to go down as a kill. I believe that's number 20, Jaslyn Montgomery will confirm that. And it's 7-6 ball game. Union, the attack by Supini, hit right back over to Union. They'll play it again. Free ball over to the Warhawks. And another kill. That time it definitely was Montgomery. Yeah, her second kill in a row for the Warhawks, and they've tied it up at 7. Union lost here at home to Christian Brothers Thursday night. Trying to get back on the winning track. Tarosian, her attack handled. McCain, attack handled by Union. Back row attack from Gilbert for Union. And it'll end up being a Union point they're going to say Auburn Montgomery point as that ball hit the, little bit of confusion there. Down official is explaining to Union. I believe the ball hit the antenna. I believe that's what they're calling. The ball hit the antenna, so it is out on Union. It will be point for Auburn Montgomery, and Auburn Montgomery takes its first lead of the match, 8-7 here in set number 1. Union's led by as many as 3 a couple times, including a 2-0 start. Supini, big kill there, her second of the match, second of the set, and it's tie ball game again. Subs for both teams. Marie Tarosian goes back to serve for Union. Petrosian, a senior for Union from Hoffman Estates, Illinois. St. Vader High School. She's been a great player for this Union squad. She plays several positions. She can be a hitter and also libero. Does many things well. That time just a hair long on the serve. It didn't miss by much. But a point for the Warhawks. It's 9-8 Warhawks. Both teams wearing their whites today. Union white with the red numbers and red letters. Auburn Montgomery with white and black trim. Black numbers, red Warhawks across the shirt. Attacked by Union. Nice touch there by Parker Goff. It's not how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it. And she just kind of politely tapped that one to an empty space on the AUM side of the net. Got a point. Tie ball game 9-9. Parker Goff, a freshman from Mobile, Alabama, Faith Academy. Just south of Montgomery is where she calls home, and she's playing here in Jackson. Had a great freshman year so far. Great addition to this Union squad. Back and forth we go. AUM with the ball now. Attack. Nice dig there by Goff, but nobody else not able to get it up high enough for her teammates to get it. And it'll go down as a kill for the Warhawks. Back to a 1-point lead for AUM. Serving for the Warhawks, Taylor Lewis, junior from Alpharetta, Georgia. A kill by Vincent for the Warhawks. She's going to get credit for an ace on that one. She'll go back and serve another one, Will Lewis. Providence Christian Academy is where Lewis is from. She's a junior on this squad, libero, defensive specialist. Back to serve for second time in a row. She can get another ace. Handled there by Union. They'll get a chance for the attack. It's going to be Donahue Williams with the attack there, but handled by AUM, and they'll get the ball back and get the point. 3-point lead now for AUM. Their largest lead of the set so far. Both teams have had a 3-point lead. Parker Goff attack, blocked back to Union. They'll play it again. Have a free ball over. It's not going to get over. Miscommunication there on Union side. And Union wants a timeout. That was an obvious miscommunication. Now 4-point lead, 13-9 for Auburn Montgomery. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after these messages.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle. And at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Let's see if that Union timeout does any good. 4-point deficit for Union. That's the largest lead of the set so far for the Warhawks. That serve there by Taylor. She had a great run there serving. That one goes a little long. It'll be a point for Union. It's 13-10 in favor of AUM. And back to the top of the order, if you want to say that. Got World Series ball going on. The serve for Union from Kylie Creech. She started things off with a 2-0 lead. 2 aces to start the set. If Union can get some of that magic back here, down by 3. The attack there by McCain, handled by Union. The set, the attack into the net, not going to be able to get it over. Mistimed jump there by Union. Back to a 4-point lead for Auburn Montgomery. And back to serve for the Warhawks is Carly Cooper, the senior libero. Charges in. Smacks that one pretty hard, handled by Goff. There's going to be attack. Goff will get the hit and kill. The ball goes off AUM player into the Union stands over here. A few fans, student side for Union coming in. Boy, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. A lot of options outside today. Perfect weather here in Jackson, Tennessee. An attack there by Gilbert. It's going to be in right on the line. She hammered that one with a kill for Gilbert. Union has cut it to 2, 14-12. Back to serve is Parker Goff. She'll try another one. Gets this one just across. Nice touch there. McCain, the left-hander, blocked by Union. Gilbert and Williams in on that block. McCain hammered that one, but the Union block right there to meet it. And it's 14-13. Union going for the tie right here. Goff back to serve again. Goff from Mobile, Alabama, as we mentioned, the freshman. Went to Faith Academy, and that one goes into the net. And back to a 2-point advantage for the Warhawks. I'm going to say hello to the brand new SID at AUM. Wyatt Hall, legend in the SID world. It's going to be a good one there for the Warhawks. There's a kill by Union. Marie Terosian gets that one in just inside the back corner, right in front of the line judge, and it's back to just a 1-point deficit for the Lady Bulldogs. The libero will be serving for Union, Sarah Kate Savage. Murfreesboro, Tennessee native, Riverdale High School. My roommate, that's Rockville High School. So Rockdale High School is where she went. There is a Riverdale in Murfreesboro. Had a roommate went there. Got a little carried away there. She's from Rockville. 16-14, AUM with the lead. McCain back to serve for the Warhawks. Big time kill there for Natalie Supini. She is very athletic, has a great vertical, and when she gets it timed just right, probably not going to be able to handle her attacks. Very athletic young lady there, Natalie Supini. Missed most of last year with the injury. Excited to be able to come back and play this year as a senior. It'll be a point for the Warhawks. And they're keeping that 2-point advantage as 18 was heading back to serve. And they said, nope, I'm not supposed to be doing this. And so The sub comes in. 13 will come back in. She served a moment ago, Natalie Wheeler, freshman from Prattville. The home of the big fishing area there. 17-16, Union down by 1. With the serve, Marie Terosian. Comes in, hammers one across the net, handled by the Warhawks. That was Rodriguez, the attack. She'll get credit for the kill on that one. Back to a 2-point lead. Both teams have had a 3-point lead. Actually, AUM's had a 4-point lead at one point. Union got a timeout after that, but that's the largest lead for either team so far in this set. It's hovered around a 2-point lead here lately for the Warhawks. Parker Goff, attack, kill. It's going to go off the fingertips of the block. Going to go out of bounds. It'll be point Union, and back to a 1-point deficit for Union with the serve. Natalie Supini. We mentioned she from Valley View High School. Union has had numerous players from Valley View High School with volleyball here, even one in basketball. We've had 2 conference players or freshmen of the year from Valley View High School. We've had all conference players from Valley View. We've had a National Player of the Year finalist from Valley View in basketball here at Union. So Valley View there in Arkansas, Fayetteville has been very generous to the Union women's side of sports here in the last several years. And Natalie Supini is another great example of the fine athletes and fine people that come from that area. 19-18. Back to a 1-point lead for Montgomery, Auburn Montgomery, and they'll serve. Taylor Lewis back to serve. She had a good run a moment ago. She was serving when her team went up by 4. They're up by 1 right now, 19-18. Getting late in set number 1. We'll see who can make that final run here toward the end to get to that 25th point. And there's a kill by Union's Parker Goff and ties the set at 19-19. And then the rotation circles over one more time as Kylie Creech back to serve. She was the first server for Union. This is her 3rd rotation to serve. A tie ball game here. 19-19. She's already got a couple of aces from the service area. She'll get the set. Tack by Gilbert. It's going to be good. It's going to be just inside that sideline over there in front of the AUM bench. It'll be a point Union. Union back on top. Their first lead in a while. 20-19. Union leading. Creech back to serve again. In that corner, just out of bounds, right there in front of the AUM bench, just a bit long. And we're tied at 20. Back to serve for the Warhawks, Carly Cooper, Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Choctawhatchee High School. Gilbert with the attack. That was a hard one all the way to the back line, and nobody got a finger on that one for the AUM defense. It went all the way back to the back line, went in. That'll be a kill. Back up to a 1-point lead for Union, 21-20. Exciting first set here between AUM and Union. Gulf South Conference volleyball season starting to wind down. That's going to be a kill by McCain for Auburn Montgomery, Kendall McCain. She's a senior from Tampa, Florida, and she's been very active here in this first set. And she ties it at 21-21. Mentioned only a couple of weeks left in this volleyball season, winding down. We'll go over some of the standings and postseason options coming up here in the next few sets as we have time to talk about those things. 22-21, AUM back on top. And getting late here in set number 1. Union trying to even it up. Marie Terosian with the attack, handled by the Warhawks. Actually, no, the dig went just a little bit too long and right over the net, and Williams for Union slams it right back down. It'll tie it up. 22-22, Union with the serve and a timeout by Auburn Montgomery. 22-22 here in set number 1. We'll be right back after these messages.
Your life.
Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Welcome back to Fred DeLay Gymnasium on the campus of Union University, Jackson, Tennessee. Beautiful Saturday afternoon here in the fall. First day of November. Happy birthday to one Ray Aldridge, my brother. 22-22. Sergey Savage with the serve, drops it just over the net. AUM gets it over. Now Union will have the chance for the attack. Handled by the Warhawks. Back and forth we go. McCain hit, handled by Union. Attack Tarosian for Union. Handled by Montgomery. Auburn Montgomery. Back and forth we go. One of the longest rallies of the set so far. It's going to be won by Union as Gilbert gets that one to fall in. Hits it off the block there of the Warhawks, and it falls right in front of the net there. So it's a 23-22 lead for Union. Sergey Savage back to serve again for the Lady Bulldogs. Sergey Savage from Murfreesboro, Tennessee gets it in right inside the back line. 24-22. Set point for the Lady Bulldogs and a timeout by AUM. We'll take a break. Be right back.
First Bank is proud to be a part of your local community. When you bank with us, you can walk into any branch and find a welcoming smile and willingness to help. For checking, savings, or that next loan, think First Bank. With several locations over West Tennessee, you get more. Member FDIC.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Set point for Union, 24-22. Sarah Kate Savage to serve, and she'll get an ace, and that'll be a set victory for Union. They'll take it, lead this match 1-0. 25-22 is your final here in set number one. We'll be right back after this 3-minute break, and we'll have set number two for you. Welcome back to Fred DeLay Gymnasium. 1-0 lead for Union. An exciting first set. Back and forth it went. Union led by as many as 3, including that final 25-22. AUM, their largest lead was just 4, so it was back and forth the whole way. Closely played set. Auburn Montgomery this year, we mentioned 3-18 on the year. Their wins have come against Tuskegee. And then we mentioned Union. I said 3-1 earlier. It was a 3-2 win for Auburn Montgomery. They hosted Union back on October the 4th, their second win of the year. And then they also knocked off Valdosta State, a very impressive win there at home, 3-1. Union's victory have come over Lane, Southwest Baptist, and then back-to-back conference win, knocked off West Alabama and Mississippi College. Union has lost its last 4 matches. Auburn Montgomery is currently on a 2-game skid. So they'll flip sides of the court. Union on your right as you look at your TV, computer, phone, iPad, whatever the case may be. Both teams in their white, as we mentioned, Union white with red trim, red letters, red numbers. Auburn Montgomery white with black trim, black letters, and the orange lettering. So Auburn Montgomery will serve first here in set number 2. That'll be Kiera Vega, senior from Lake Mary, Florida. Union has it. In trouble. Dangerous spot there by the net. And they're going to get called for in the net. They're going to call Creech for in the net. She's like, Coach Christian got up and said, pick our battles. We're not going to fight that one. 1-0 Auburn Montgomery. Kylie Creech was like, she was adamant she did not touch it. Coach chooses not to challenge that. And we play on. 1-0 lead for Auburn Montgomery. Gilbert with the big kill there. She's got several of those monster kills here in this ball game. It's her 5th kill of the match. Ties it at 1. Montgomery for Auburn Montgomery. She's going to get credit, or excuse me, her attack will be handled by Union. Union will get the point there, 2-1 lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Montgomery and Rodriguez lead the Warhawks in kills with 3 apiece. We mentioned Goff, she leads Union with 6. Gilbert has 5. Back and forth. Nice play there by the libero to keep that one alive for Montgomery. And a nice play to get it over the net. Now they're going to call. Okay, now Coach is going to ask about that. But they're going to say Union was in the net again on that play. Great ball there by the libero for Auburn Montgomery, Catherine Lupo, senior from Mobile, Alabama. She tracked that one down, diving toward her own bench to keep it alive. And somehow they got it over the net. But it came down so close to the net that Union got called for being in the net when they went after it. 2-2. That attack there by Tarosian for Union is going to be just a bit long. It'll bounce off the back wall, and it'll be a point for the Warhawks. So get me over attack there by Union, but they do get it back and they'll try it again. Gilbert, another little soft touch over, handled there by AUM, and then they'll just set it right over into that blank spot. The setter took care of that one. Addie Vincent. Nice court awareness there, saw an open spot, just kind of flipped it right over into that blank spot, and she'll get her team a 2-point lead. Lewis back to serve for the Warhawks. An attack by Union's Gilbert, handled by the Warhawks. Now McCain, blocked by Union. They'll keep playing. And they're going to say point Warhawks, as there was a jump ball there at the net. They're going to say it falls down on the Union side. It'll be a point for the Warhawks, 5-3. Correction, 5-2. And we do have a challenge. Coach Blackburn for Union is going to challenge that point AUM call there. Jump ball there at the net. They're going to challenge where it landed, which side of the net it came down on. Not quite sure, but they'll let us know here shortly. Something new this year to Gulf South Conference Volleyball is the Coaches Challenge, where they can actually request some replay. Coaches challenges, coaches have been reviewing it in they've been officials review in the past in basketball. Now this year, basketball coaches will also get a coaches review option where they'll get to challenge certain plays if they feel necessary. Baseball and softball adding review to their games this year. They're going to say point. It will be upheld. It'll stay with Montgomery. Auburn Montgomery keeps the point, lead 5-2. 3-point lead here early for the Warhawks. Union leading 1 set to none, excuse me. And back to serve. It's Taylor Lewis, the junior from Georgia. A lot of good things seem to happen for the Warhawks when she's back there behind the service line. She had a great first set behind the line there, and they get another point with her serving as that ball falls in before a diving Parker Goff, not able to get to it. Again, not how hard you hit it, but where you hit it. And that was a perfectly placed attack by the Warhawks. Gilbert has her attack handled, and then Williams sits it back over, handled by the Warhawks. On the line, point Warhawks, 6. Make that a 5-point lead at 7-2. That's the largest lead of either team in this match. 5-point advantage for the Warhawks here in set number 2. They held a 4-point advantage in set 1 before falling by 3 points. They lead by 5 here. Kill there by Terosian. She says enough there, and she hits one to fall in between 2 diving Warhawks there on the back line. 7-3. Union down by 4 with the serve. It'll be the libero, Sarah Kate Savage. That ball over the net, hit down. It's going to be point Union. Marie Terosian gets credit for the kill. I think they were calling, the coaching staff for Union was calling for AUM in the net, but didn't matter. It's going to be point Union either way. That serve just in. Nice job by Sarah Kate Savage. She got that one just in, right in front of the line judge there on the far corner. Union's cut the 5-point deficit to 2, 7-5. Another one of those soft serves just barely over the net, handled by the Warhawks. Union trying to keep it up in the air. They get a play over the net. Big time kill there, handled by Union. Nice play there by Creech to keep it alive, and a kill. Ooh, they're going to say point Union is, they're going to call that a carry or a lift on Auburn Montgomery. So Terosian gets credit for that kill again there. Union has cut it to 1. The captain will come ask what the call was, and everybody seems to be okay with it. Savage with the serve. The attack by McCain, handled by Union. Creech the set, attack by Gilbert. Back and forth, they go over the net. Union will end up with it, and they'll try again. The setter tries to find a spot. Closed up quickly by Montgomery, and they keep it alive. Terosian with the kill. Back and forth we go. Terosian is going to get credit for the kill there as the ball was handled by the back row of AUM, but it never reached the setter. So it falls in harmlessly, and Union is on a 5-0 run. Has tied this thing up at 7. Sarah Kate Savage doing the work from the service line. That one a soft one over. It gets over to Union. Terosian attack. Dug. Now the attack by McCain. Dug by Union. It's going to be out of bounds, though. It'll be dug by Union. Carly just came into the game. Carly Charles, Nolensville, Tennessee. She made a nice effort to dive for that and get the ball up in the air, but it just went a little too far out of bounds over the net. So it'll be point for the Warhawks, age 7. Union having all kinds of trouble with that serve, but they rally and get the kill. Nice job by Creech to run down. She set that one with her forearms over her head back to Gilbert, and Gilbert gets the kill. Great job there. She gets a huge high five from her coach as they sub her out of the rotation, but nice job there. She set that ball out of bounds. She was out of bounds when she set it, and she set it back over her head, a perfect spot to Gilbert for the kill. Tie ball game here at 8. And it'll be out of bounds, Union point. Union takes its first lead of set number 2, 9-8. And just a moment ago, it was 7-2 in favor of AUM. 9-8, Union leading, and the serve. Gilbert hits it just out. About a foot past that back line. It'll be 9-9. Back to serve for the Warhawks. Zadie Vinson. She's a freshman, hometown girl from Montgomery, Alabama. Went to Montgomery Academy. She gets that one in. She's a setter for this Warhawk volleyball team, and she's going to get an ace there as the dig was not handled very well, and Union is never able to recover from that one. Back to serve again is Vinson. Her team up by 1, 10-9. Good serve there, not handled well by Union, but they'll get a free ball over to AUM, see if they can survive it. AUM, McCain with a kill. Union's dig is up, but it's going to be over the net and out of bounds. It'll be a point for Montgomery, and Union couldn't handle the serve, and AUM got the big attack there by McCain. Union not able to handle it. And that's where a really good serve can still get you a point, even a rally later. Because if the team doesn't handle the serve very well, they never get into their offense, and they basically give a free ball back to your team. And that's exactly what happened there. 11-10. Auburn Montgomery with the lead. Union's Terosian back to serve. Attack. It's going to be a kill there by AUM. And a nice set again by Vincent. And she was everything. She was right up next to that net. She never touched it. What a great example of body control there. Now the top official calls in both captains. Not sure what this comment is about. Both captains for Union is Terosian. For Auburn Montgomery it's McCain. They're smiling. It looks like the down official is talking to the ball shaggers for Union. Not sure I've never seen this before. These are experienced ball shaggers we've had all season long. I'm not sure. Have not seen any issues with them retrieving the balls or anything like that. But anyway, conversation was had. And they're back to their post. We have not seen any delays or anything in the balls being delivered to the servers. They did bring them towels maybe. I don't know. They've had towels though, so that's not it. I don't know. We'll have to find out maybe and get that information to you. A point for Union is Davis and Supini get that ball over. Davis, the new setter for Union, as Creech is out of rotation momentarily. Sydney Davis, the freshman from Forney, Texas. Forney High School is where she came from. She's one of those players, too, that can do several things. Union lost a setter early in the season to an injury. So she's kind of stepped up, not originally a setter, but she stepped up and has helped that role. She's also a hitter, played back line. She can do a lot of things. Great player to have on your squad. 12-12 is the score. Supini back with the serve for Union. The attack. A kill for Montgomery. Auburn Montgomery. Excuse me, that's not Montgomery. That is Brown. Emily Brown from Canton, Georgia, the junior. Got that kill. We have a Montgomery playing for Auburn Montgomery. Back to a 1-point lead for the Warhawks. Union handles that quick set. Gets it back over and it falls in. We'll take it. Union says, kind of laughs about that one. I'm not sure that one's in the playbook, but it counts as a point for Union, 13-13. That ball falls in on the AUM side inside the line. Creech back in the ball game, the setter for Union. She'll serve. 13-13 is your score. Union back with it. The set and the attack by Parker Goff, handled by Vincent and the Warhawks. Over to Union, not able to get it up is kind of a free ball from AUM over to Union, and they weren't ready for it. Got a hand on it, but couldn't control it, so it went out of bounds off of Union. 14-13, back to a 1-point lead for Auburn Montgomery 14-13, and the server is Kiera Vega, senior from Florida. Goff with the attack for Union. It's going to be hit again, and then free ball over to Union. Not sure there. There was a free ball back to Montgomery. Auburn Montgomery with it. The set, the attack by Montgomery is going to fall in for a kill. That's a kill by Montgomery. Jackson Montgomery, the freshman from Bynum, Alabama. Went to Oxford High School. Oxford, Alabama, there's the host of the Gulf South Conference baseball and softball tournaments for the last several years at Choccolocco Park, including this year. Go back there for another great experience at the conference baseball and softball tournament for the Gulf South Conference. Great area of the country there. 16-13, AUM back out to a 3-point lead. They led by as many as 5 at 7-2. Union came all the way back and took a lead. But now it's AUM back to a 3-point lead, 16-13. Attack. Williams for Union is going to be out of bounds. It'll be a 4-point lead for AUM. Vega still serving. It'll be a timeout for Union. 17-13, AUM with the lead. We'll take a break. Be back right after these messages.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle. And at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Welcome back to Fred DeLay Gymnasium here on the campus of Union University. Coach Blackburn calls a timeout for her Lady Bulldogs, trying to stop this late run here by Auburn Montgomery, a 17-13 lead. They've led by as many as 5, up by 4 now. Serving again is Vega. She's had a good run back there these last few serves. Quick there, kill by Gilbert, and it goes off the arms of Vega out of bounds. To be point Union, and in Union celebration, they kind of hit Gilbert pretty hard. She's laughing about it. They're like, hey, calm down on a little chest bump there. 17-14, AUM leading, and a point Union as that serve by Goff never handled correctly by AUM. It hits a few people, but never got up in the air. That's a 2-point deficit for Union. Goff back to serve. Freshman for Union, and another ace. Union within 1. Goff and Gilbert lead the way with 7 kills for Union. Supini and Tarosian have 5 apiece. Just 1 kill from Williams, and nobody else has a kill for Union. A lot more spread out for Montgomery. Montgomery there with another kill. Goes off the arms of Union's back line, out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Warhawks. 18-16. McCain has 5 and Brown has 5 for Auburn Montgomery, and Montgomery has 4 kills. And I'm pretty sure she gets credit for that last one. Let's make sure on the stats. 2-point lead for the Warhawks. No, that goes to Rodriguez. That last kill goes to Rodriguez. Her 4th kill. So her and Montgomery both have 4 kills, and there's going to be a kill for Union. Gilbert gets another one. She now leads all players with 8 kills in this match. It's a 1-point lead for Auburn Montgomery. Union, Sarah Kate Savage back to serve. McCain, the attack, the nice soft touch handled by Union. Now Union will get another attack by Gilbert. It's continued back over to Union side. Back row attack by Charles. It's going to be picked up on the back row by the libero. Nice play by AUM's libero. Lupo. Back and forth we go. Union with another chance. Terosian continued back to Union. Nice job on the defense there, the front line defense for AUM. Now the Warhawks have it back. Montgomery with a kill. Montgomery, her 5th kill of the night, of the afternoon so far. She climbed high for that one. Tied up at 18 is Union. No, they're going to say that was Union point. Say she was in the net. So take that kill away from Montgomery. Union will get the point, 19-18. Union has the lead now. That attack goes out of bounds from Auburn Montgomery. Sergey Savage, another soft serve. It's going to be a free ball. They'll get a free ball out of it. The setter for Union tries to find the back corner. Good job by Lupo to chase it down. And back to regular play we go. Attack by Union's Terosian. Handled by the Warhawks. Attack by McCain. It's going to be out of bounds, too far back. Point by Union. They're up by 2 now. Union has its largest lead of set number 2. They lead 1 set to none. 1 set to none. I keep saying that. Not used to doing this. I'll get it right eventually. 20-18. Union has the lead. And the serve. Sarah Kate Savage has done a great job serving in both sets. She's spent a lot of time behind the line, giving her team some points from the service box. 2-point lead for Union. Free ball. Union has it. Set. Attack by Gilbert. A kill by Gilbert. Gilbert, number 9. 9 kills. She's hitting almost 25% here in this match. And she's given Union a 3-point lead at 21-18. Getting late here in set number 2. There's going to be another ace as that ball not able to be handled as 2 people hit it, but they couldn't get it in the air and went out of bounds. An ace by Sarah Kate Savage, 22-18. Union up by 4. Timeout by Auburn Montgomery. We'll be back right after these messages.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Welcome back to Fred DeLay Gymnasium. Coach Craig Case of the Warhawks spent most of that time out talking to his back row, Vega and Vinson. Or his setters, rather. Free ball over to Union, up by 4. Attack, kill by Supini, and there it is again, that straight down kill, showing the athletic ability of Supini. Again, coming back from a missed all season last year with an injury. That one was straight down, 23-18, Union with its largest lead of the match at 5. Double hit called on Auburn Montgomery, I believe. Yet double hit. I hold up the 2 fingers there on the AUM side. Set point for Union, 24-18. Sarah Kate Savage back yet again for another serve. She's been back there for a while. Big run by Union and another ace, and that'll close it out. Set number 2 goes to Union, 25-18, a 2-0 lead for the Lady Bulldogs. We'll take a break. We'll come back after these messages with set number 3. Welcome back to Fred DeLay Gymnasium. 2-0 lead for the home team, Union. In set number 2, it was 18-16, AUM leading. Sarah Kate Savage in Union. Sarah Kate Savage, the server, rattled off 9 straight points to win that game 25-18. So a 9-0 run to close that game out. Went from down by 2 to winning by 7. And Union takes a commanding 2-0 lead. A lot of volleyball left to be played. Union back to your left side of the screen as you look at your TV or device. Union in the white shirts with the red trim, red numbers. White letters on the back of the libero there. Auburn Montgomery in white shirts as well, but they have the black trim, black letters, and black numbers, orange letters with the word Warhawks across the front. So Kylie Creech will serve to start things off here in set number 3. Beautiful day here in Jackson, Tennessee. Union University, Fred DeLay Gymnasium. It's the attack by number 9. That's Rodriguez. She's the second most kills on the AUM team with 4. And she hit that one, blocked by Union. I believe Williams and Gilbert in on that block. Union gets the first point. You're looking at the floor, the new floor. Union got a new floor here at David Blackstock Court. It's always been named it's been named David Blackstock Court for the last several years. Former women's basketball coach here in the Hall of Fame, NAIA Hall of Fame, Tennessee Sports Hall of Fame, Union Hall of Fame, Jackson-Madison County Sports Hall of Fame. Won over 500 women's basketball games here for Union prior to Coach Campbell taking over. His name's on this, the late David Blackstock name is on this court. But anyway, the court was redone because of a roof collapse back last April. Water got all the way in here into the gym, messed up the floor, so had to get a new floor. So they re-sanded it, repainted it, everything, all new wood, new subflooring, everything. The new Bulldog in Union across the front. Flipped around this direction, so now it faces the camera for the last forever. Since we've had video, it seems to have, we've been looking at it upside down, the logo. 2-2 is your score here. Set number 3. Trojan with a tap and a kill. Tapped it right over the block. You had number 18, and I believe that's 15. 15 is Emily Brown, 18 is Kerbuck. They were there for the block, but Terosian just kind of tipped it over the block, didn't try to hit it through the block, and got a point out of it. 3-2 Union lead. Massive kill there by McCain for Auburn Montgomery. She'll get the kill as Union is also going to be called for in the net. And McCain ties it up at 3, and right on cue, she steps back behind the service line, and she'll serve. Kendall McCain, the senior from Tampa, Florida, gets a serve across. Union with the attack and a kill by Supini. Again, another quick set there, and the Supini skies for that one and hammers it straight down off the defender, and it goes out of bounds. Just no way to react to that. Such a quick response, set, attack right there on that front line. Didn't allow the block to even get set up. 4-3 Union. Ooh, nice play there. Addie Vincent chased that one down out of bounds with her fist and popped it up, and her team able to keep the play. Now they have the ball. Set, attack, and they're going to get a kill out of it. Rodriguez, the kill for the Warhawks, gives her 5 kills now in the match. And go shake the hand of the young lady, number 12, Addie Vincent. She chased that bad dig down over out of bounds near the scorer's table with her fist, pumped it back up in the air, and her team able to keep it alive and eventually get the kill. Team sports at its best right there. And missed set there as the set got a little too close to the net. Supini not able to get it out of it, so it goes a point to AUM. 5-4 lead for the Warhawks here in set number 3. Union leading 2-0. That that serve goes right into the net. And Kerbuck from Italy. Terosian back to serve for Union. Tie set, 5-5. You're also looking from the camera view. You see the scores table over there. That is also new. The scores table damaged with the water. As all of our plug-ins are in the floor over there, so of course those got wet. It kind of messed up the old table, which is already a little bit in disrepair anyway, and Union was able to get that new table put in. So you see the NCAA GSC logos over there. So a new scores table there highlighting Fred DeLay Gymnasium. 6-5 Union leading, and Tarosian with another serve. Union will get it across with Parker Goff's attack, handled by the Warhawks. And miscommunication there between the setter and the hitter. Not sure which one. One of them zigged, one of them zagged. So anyway, the ball goes out of bounds harmlessly without an attack. It'll be a 2-point lead for Union, and Marie Tarosian back to serve again, the senior from Hoffman States, Illinois. Giving Union a good run here at the serve. Union set. Back row attack from Gilbert, and she gets it across and it hits the net, dug by Auburn Montgomery. But another miscommunication there as the ball got dug up by the libero, Catherine Lupo, but then just fell harmlessly between all the players. A 3-point lead for Union. Another libero dig, an attack by Rodriguez. That was in her wheelhouse there, and she hammered that one down. And Yales Rodriguez from Milton, Florida, the senior. She got all of that one. I don't think anybody from Union got a hand on that one. It's 8-6, Union leading. Back to serve is Vega for the Warhawks. Rodriguez got all of that one. Give her 6 kills in the match. Her and McCain now lead the Warhawks with 6 apiece. There's an attack there. It's going to be out of bounds. That comes off the arms of Addie Vinson, the setter. Looked pretty good there, just went a little bit wide. She got a lot of muster on that one. Union didn't have an answer for it, but it was just a bit wide. 3-point lead for Union. Sapini back to serve. Natalie just a bit long. It's a wayward dig. It's going to end up in a free ball over to Auburn Montgomery. Attacked by McCann. It's going to be another free ball. Union handled it but couldn't get an attack on it. And there's going to be a little soft touch there by Auburn Montgomery. I believe that's Rodriguez. She'll get credit for that one. It's placed it right in that hole there in the middle of the Union defense. 1-point lead for Union. AUM with the serve. Rodriguez back to serve. They handle the Union attack. Now they'll get a ball over. Union digs. The set and the attack by Williams. It's going to be handled by AUM. McCain, another attack. Picked up by Union. Somehow they get it over, and they get a point out of it as Williams. Excuse me, that's not Williams. I'm sorry, Davis. Kind of off balance, falling backwards, slaps that one over the net as Union didn't really get that one dug properly, and she slaps it over and gets a point out of it. 10-8, Union leading with the serve. Kylie Creech back in her second rotation here in set number 3. Ooh, big time kill there, just out of bounds. Ooh, that was right on the line. Just outside the line, they say. Nobody arguing or challenging on the far side over there. So my view, not the best view. 11-8, Union leading. Creech back to serve again. That dig back over and back over again. Now back to Union. So back and forth that goes there. Union with the attack. Gilbert a little bit high. Out of bounds behind the back line. AUM down by 2 with the serve. And it's the libero, Carly Cooper. Back to serve for the Warhawks. Nice dive there by Creech to keep it alive. The attack is good and handled by Auburn Montgomery. In the net, so they'll have to settle for a free ball. Gives it right back to AUM. Union gets it, now has an attack. Parker Goff with the attack. It's going to be handled in the net. Jump ball, who gets it? AUM has it, whistle blows. Point Union, as they say. AUM was over the net when they made contact with that ball. That jump ball situation there. Point goes to Union. 3-point lead again for the Lady Bulldogs. And Carly Charles back in the game. Comes back to serve. Hammers that one, handled by Auburn Montgomery. It's going to be attacked by McCain and blocked by Union. Gilbert and Anaya Williams. Carly Charles back to serve again. Her team up by 4. Soft serve that time. Union gets it, has another chance at a kill. Trojans taps it over. Now Auburn Montgomery with an attack. It's going to be a kill by McCain, the left-hander. Kendall McCain from Tampa, Florida. Kendall McCain now with 7 kills. She leads her team. 7 for McCain, 6 for Rodriguez, 5 for Brown, 4 for Montgomery. Gilbert leads all players with 9 kills in this match so far. Whistle blows. In the net is Auburn Montgomery. Point Union, 14-10. Union with the lead. Sarah Kate Savage back to serve. She was a girl that served the last 9 points for Union in set number 2. Took Union from an 18-16 deficit to a 25-18 victory. Hits that one right in the net. And it's 14-11. Union's lead now just 3. McCain back to serve, the left-hander for Auburn Montgomery. Union with the attack, back row attack from Trojan, Doug. The second libero for Auburn Montgomery. Cooper in the game now. She digs that one. Can't get it up into the net. Or can't get it up out of the net, rather. Falls a point for Union, 15-11, up by 4 is Union. Gilbert back to serve. Up to the net again, another jump ball situation. Union has it. Sapini's, her attack is continued back to Union side. Then they hit it over again and a kill by Auburn Montgomery. I believe that goes to Rodriguez. We'll double check. Back to serve is number 13, Natalie Wheeler for the Warhawks, and she serves it just out. And they didn't miss by much, out of bounds. It'll be point Union. Back to a 4-point lead for Union, 16-12, and the serve, Marie Tarosian for Union. Comes back, soft serve, didn't make it over. Tried to lay it just over the net, and she hit it on the wrong side of the net. 16-13. Coming at you from Jackson, Tennessee. Union University, right off of I-40, just north of I-40. Sits Union here in North Jackson, between Memphis and Nashville. Attack by Goff is going to be hit into the net. It'll be a point for the Warhawks, and now the Warhawks have cut the deficit to just 2. They have the serve. Kira Vega with the serve. Union up 2-0. AUM playing to stay alive. That one goes out of bounds to the left. It went out of bounds a little bit wide. It would have been, I think it would have been in if it had stayed. It wasn't hit hard enough to be out of bounds on the back line. So that ball just kind of curved. A little slider there. Curved out of bounds. Union a 3-point lead. And that one hammered. Did anybody touch it? No. Is that kill there by McCain from the back row? That one went way long, bounced off the back wall. The only question was, did anybody from Union touch it? And I said nobody did. And Union up by 4 now. Sub for Auburn Montgomery. Emily Claire Long comes in, the junior from Skippersville, Alabama. Haven't called her name yet today. There's a block. They're going to say point Auburn Montgomery. Excuse me. Yep, point Auburn Montgomery is called out of bounds there as the ball hit the antenna. 18-15 Union leading. That ball into the net. Back to a point for Union. Served by Rodriguez. Not quite tall enough. Hit the tape. Sometimes it falls over for your favor. Sometimes it falls back against you. And that time it fell back against her. 19-15. Union leading. Kylie Creech back to serve. Her third rotation here in this set. Union up 2-0. The dig set attack by McCain. Dug by Terosian. Set. Attack by Gilbert. Again, Union hits the antenna. It's like the fourth time in this match that Union's hit the antenna. Point goes to Auburn Montgomery. It's like you go a month and not see that, and then you have it 4 times in one match. 19-16. Union with the lead. Auburn Montgomery with the serve. This is one of the 2 liberos. This time it's Carly Cooper back to serve. And a kill there by Parker Goff. Parker Goff gets her 8th kill. She's 1 behind Gilbert on Union's squad. Gilbert has 9 to lead all players. Rodriguez has 8. McCain has 7. Brown has 5 for AUM. McCain handled by Union. Can Union get it over without touching the net? They do. Well, that ball's right on that net, and Union's Terosian hits it into the net. That rally, I don't think that ball ever got more than 2 feet away from the net as it went to both teams about twice each. And it never got more than 2 feet away from the net, it seemed like. And finally, Terosian hit it into the net. 20-17, Union up by 3. AUM with the serve. Gilbert with the attack, block. Big time block there. Sophia Karabuk from Italy. All over that one. 2-point lead for Union. Back to serve again is Addie Vincent. Terosian out of bounds. Not touched. Point Warhawks. Timeout Union. 20-19. Union with the 1-point lead. Union will call a timeout. We'll take a break right after these messages.
First Bank is proud to be a part of your local community. When you bank with us, you can walk into any branch and find a welcoming smile and willingness to help. For checking, savings, or that next loan, think First Bank. With several locations over West Tennessee, you get more. Member FDIC.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Welcome back to Fred DeLay Gymnasium here on the campus of Union University. Union leads 2-0. They lead set number 3, 20-19, but AUM on a run. Union led by 3 moments ago. Now it's been, 4 moments ago. It's been cut to a 1-point lead. AUM has the serve. Union 31 kills to 26 here in this match. Aces, Union has 8 aces, no aces for AUM so far. Blocks in favor of Union as well. 9-3. It's going to be a point Union as the attack goes off the hands of the AUM block. It's 21-19 Union leading. Sarah Kate Savage with the serve. She finished out set number 2 with 9 straight points. See if she can do something similar here. McCain with a touch, dug by Union. Attack, Terosian. AUM now with a chance. Back row attack by Rodriguez, handled by Union. Gilbert, over. Now AUM's turn. Going to be a kill there for Auburn Montgomery's Karabuk. Goes off the fingertips of Union's block, out of bounds. It's back to a 1-point deficit for Auburn Montgomery, and they have the serve. McCain back to serve, the left-hander. All these sets have been pretty close. Union up 2-0 right now, trying to put it away. AUM trying to stay alive, and they tie it up. Union's block goes out of bounds. It's 21-21. McCain back to serve for the Warhawks. Union won the first set 25-22, won the second set 25-18, closing out with 9-0 run in that set. So it was close before that. Now we're at 21-21 here in set number 3, and Rodriguez nearly made a great play as she went diving into the referee stand there, trying to get that ball up over the net, and just missed it. Glad she's okay there. She bounces off the referee stand, and the legendary Scott Guyman up on that stand. Long-time volleyball referee. Timeout called by Auburn Montgomery and Coach Case. We'll be right back after these messages. Union up by 1.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Union up by 1, 22-21 with the serve. Here in set number 3, Union leads 2 sets to none. AUM trying to stay alive, and they tie it up. Back and forth we go, 22-22 here in set number 3. That ball gets down just in front of the diving Union defense, perfectly placed. Union with the attack. Supini hits it in the net. AUM takes the 1-point lead, 23-22 here in set number 3, trying to extend it. Union trying to win the match. A point lead for the Warhawks. They haven't led in a while here in set number 3. Did early. Supini, kill, ties it up, 23-23. Back and forth we go. What a match. Subs for both squads, 23-23. Serve for Union will be Terosian, and we got a timeout. Coach Case at AUM calls another timeout. We'll take a break right after
Your
this.
life, your home,
Your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Welcome back to Fred Ledger Gymnasium. 23-23
Dynamics
here
Physical
in set
Therapy,
number 3.
your elite.
Union leads 2 sets to none. Union with the serve, Marie Terosian. And a tight one here in set number 3. All of them have been pretty close. Union won set number 2, 25-18, but that was closer than the score indicated as Union rattled off 9 straight points after being down 18-16 to win that one. 23-23, AUM with the attack, handled by Union. Set, attack by Gilbert, back row. Over near the scorer's table, can they get it up? Free ball for Union. No, they'll try to attack it, and she hits it in the net. McCain tried to attack it from the back row. That did come out of there nicely over near the scorer's table, so she said, I have a chance. She tried it. I like the effort. Match point for Union, 24-23. The block goes out of bounds. It'll be point for Auburn Montgomery, 24-24. So match point spoiled. One of the AUM players over near the Union, or the bleachers rather. I don't know if she's going after that or something. The ball was well out of bounds, so she didn't go diving for it. I think she may have had a cramp or something. She was stretching against I'm guessing she was stretching against the bleachers there. I think she had a cramp. She's staying in the game. Everybody seems to be okay. So just using the bleacher there to get some leverage to stretch out a cramp maybe. 24-24, Union with the attack. Parker Goff hits it. It's going to get over the head of McCain as she tries to reach up for it and just mishandles it. So another match point for Union, 25-24. Natalie Supini back to serve for Union, the senior from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Back to serve, Union up match point. With the dig, there's the set, there's the attack. Blocked by Union, continued back to Auburn Montgomery. They'll try again. Free ball into the net. Miscommunication, and Union is going to win the match 26-24 as that ball hit the net. That'll be point Union. Union wins it 3-0. Here's how a scoring went, 25-22. Union won the first set. As we mentioned, the second set, Union won it 25-18. Auburn Montgomery led 18-16, but Union, with the help of the serving from Sarah Kate Savage, 9 straight points to close out set number 2. Union wins that 25-18. And, of course, just moments ago, 26-24, Union won set number 3 to get the sweep. They even the season series with AUM to avenge that first loss with AUM. Union, with that win, moves to 5-18 overall, 3-13 in the conference, moved to 4-8 here at home. Auburn Montgomery drops to 4-19 on the season, 2-12 in the conference, and they stay winless on the road, now 0-10 on the road. Here's how the stats look for both squads. We'll look at Auburn Montgomery first. Rodriguez finished with 11 kills. She passed Gilbert, and now the game-high 11 kills for Rodriguez. McCain had 7 kills, a kill for Vinson, 5 for Brown, 2 for Carabuck, and 4 for Montgomery. The assist, the leader was Vinson for Montgomery. Digs, a lot of players with digs. Vinson led with 9, so very even dig numbers there. McCain had 8. Blocks, we've got 1, 2, 3 total blocks, 1 each from Montgomery, Carabuck, and McCain. You look at aces, no aces for Auburn Montgomery. For Union, here's how the stats look. 9 kills apiece for Gilbert and Goff. 8 kills for Supini, a kill for Williams, and 7 for Terosian. The assist, it goes to Creech with 21 assists. Aces, 8 aces for Union. Sarah Kate Savage, as we mentioned her, what a great night she had behind the service line. She had 5 aces, 2 for Creech and 1 for Goff. And Creech, those 2 aces, the first 2 serves of the ball game today, set number 1. So she had her first 2 early, and hey, it got Union off to a good start. The digs, Savage, the libero, led with 17 for Union, and blocks, several blocks for Union, 13 to be exact from the team. 2 for Davis, 5 for Gilbert, 4 for Williams, 2 for Supini. That's how the stats look. It's been a win for Union, 3-0. You've been listening to Gulf South Conference Volleyball on Flow College, a production of Flow College, the Gulf South Conference, and its member institutions. Thank you for watching.